Hello my friends. Today we are going to be doing a really fun like makeup challenge type thing. We are going to be doing a full face of makeup with brands that start with the first letter of my name. Really, the first letter of all of my names, my first, middle, and last name, which is the letter M. I am going based off of makeup brands on Ulta. So if you go by Shop My Brands and then you go to the letter M, there's quite a bit of a list here to choose from. And so I got this idea from NikkieTutorials here on YouTube. She is honestly a queen, YouTube beauty guru queen. But I'm just gonna clip my hair back, especially with my hair being freshly bleached. It's been a week now. Want to hide any of the foundation that gets in my hair. I'm gonna start off with brows first, but I am going to carve them out first. I got this like technique idea from Shan XO. She always carves out her brows before she goes in with like foundation and anything. She does have brow tattoos and lamination, I think. So I'm just taking the Maybelline Age Rewind, this concealer, like the Cult Classic. I just barely discovered it. My mom has loved it for years and I'm just barely now discovering it. And I'm just gonna carve out these brows. Let's see, I bottom. Do this just to get like the shape of them first, and then I'll go back and clean them up after I have the product laid down. I do have quite a few of the same brands because I just picked stuff from my makeup collection. I only bought one thing for this, maybe two, but one of them I actually wanted to try out, not just buy it for this video. We're going to use a pomade. That's how I've been doing my brows a lot recently, and we're using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow pomade. This is just the easiest way I have found to fill my brows with a pomade. And it's the only pomade slash brow product that I have that starts with an M. Start with the underneath. Having an up close mirror and a far away mirror helps me get the shape, and then I just have it on the back of my hand, so I don't have a ton of product, but it's still enough product that I don't have to keep dipping in, and I still get that fine line. And should be interesting how my brows turn out because they haven't been wanting to turn out properly. I don't know. This is where we go back in with our concealer and clean it up. Not too much, because we don't want that like blocky brow, even though some people, especially on TikTok, are like, they like to comment on my brows. Brows are probably the most time consuming part of my makeup routine. I don't know where I want to go next. Well, brows are done. Primers. I'm going to first go in with the Make Beauty Skin Illuminator. I haven't used this in a while. I hadn't used it in a while, and then I used it again last week, I want to say. Is it my favorite product? No, but do I want a little extra glow? Yes. But will it just be glitter? Yes. Do I recommend this product? No. Can you guys tell that that's literally just glitter on my skin? Not the bee's knees, but I just wanted a little bit of a glow today. So if you aren't following me on TikTok, go follow me there. I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I think this, I don't know exactly how I feel about this primer. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's like sticky and it makes your foundation stick to it. And it's supposed to be hydrating. I don't really see how it makes your makeup last any longer. We are glowing, but I need to fill in my pores. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur Blur and Prime. It literally is the exact dupe for the Benefit Professional. Same consistency, same everything, but I do need to like shake it up. Who else watched that show? But I'm applying this all over just to smooth out literally everything. I can't get the lighting perfect, so sorry. Foundation, Maybelline. We're gonna mix the two, SuperStay and Dewy and Smooth. Doing SuperStay first, and then we're gonna pop on some Dewy and Smooth. I'm in the shade 110 Porcelain for both of these. The nice thing about Maybelline foundations is that their shades stay the same. To blend that out, I'm using the Aesthetic sponge. This is a perfect match or what? And for the most part, this is all most people, like, it's like 95 to, it's like 85 to 95% drugstore. What? I think that's the primer mixed with the foundation. No, it's that Hydra Grip primer. See, I don't like it. Why did I use it? I don't know. Hopefully we can salvage it with our concealer. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is very creamy. Some days I would just use it as like my foundation in a way, because it is like my natural skin. I'm not brightening at all because I don't have a concealer to really brighten up this foundation. I'm in the shade Fair, and this with a brightener shade probably better to brighten. I don't know. The way that this makes my skin look is incredible. Like this concealer. There's a foundation like this concealer, hands down would buy it, because it's like smoothing and hydrating, but yet not too hydrating that my oiliness is gonna peek through. Maybelline Fit Me Loose face powder in the shade Five Fair, just for underneath the eyes. But I'm kind of baking it away, mostly just pressing it into the skin. I'm not gonna let it fully bake. Also, just make my under eyes super dry. I'm gonna dust it away with this super fluffy brush, the Luxie 640 Pro Precision Tapered. I think I need something a little more dense. So the Luxie 660. Maybelline Shine Free Loose Setting Powder in the shade Light 01, the one in the blue cap. It just has a little bit of a tint to it. I just want to kind of lightly set all of this. I don't really know how it's gonna work, really. Yeah, I need something a little more dense. Bronzer, the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer in the shade Cool. Yes. You don't need a whole lot of this. Like, this will probably last me my entire life, or at least for another 10 years. And by then, it'll be expired because this only lasts for a year. But it's like so good and you don't need a whole lot. Not only can I bronze with it, but I can also use it to contour. And I'm bronzing down here so we don't look like orange and then pale. I'm also going to contour just a little bit. For blush, I'm actually going to mix a few. The original blush that I picked out was the Maybelline Fit Me Blush in the shade Plum. But for the eye look, it's going to be way too pink, and so I'm going to mix it with actually one of the oranges in the palette that we're going to use. Just like a light orange, just so it's still pink, but yes, a little bit orange. I don't own any like peach blushes, and that's the vibe we're going for. It's like a peachy pink. Like, I just dipped into the lightest orange as a palette that I'll be discussing a little bit later. And dust away that bark. It was literally on there for like 2 seconds. I'm going to set my face really fast just to melt down the powders with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Love it. And I'm also going to fan it down to make it dry faster. And I will do this multiple times. I'm going to wait to do highlight. And we're going to move on in to our eyes. They will stop watering. moved even closer, but today's palette is a throwback. The Morphe 35. Whoa! The 35 shadow palette. But first, we gotta prime these lids. Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. Literally my favorite. So you just paint it on, and then I'm gonna go in and blend it with my sponge. Just re-wet it a little bit so we're not completely putting powder and setting it before we even blend it out. So just sprayed it. Blend. This is just going to like blend it out seamlessly. Then before you lift up your eyelid, at least for me, I'm going to go in with a white and somewhat yellow shade and set that. And this does have a tint to it, so it will cancel out any of that darkness that I had. Had to hop on a call really fast, but this is the look that I'm inspired by the most. Like her eyeshadow. Yes, if you're not following Tina Halada, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, highly recommend following her. She is incredible. Her makeup is just gorgeous. But that is what we are going to, what my look today is going to be based off of. I'm going to first start, if I can find the brush, with orangish yellow in the palette. And we're going to start blending this in the crease. Hopefully we don't run out of battery. Just kind of fluffing it in there super lightly, kind of like our transition shade to help transition it up into our brow bone. I haven't used this brush in forever and super light, but I'm like just picking up kind of a lot of product and blending it. I'm gonna go in with the top right orange shade and start packing this on. I'm gonna try to get it as intense as we can, and so I'm not really tapping off the excess. And it's okay if you get it super high in the crease, at least for me, because when I cut the crease, it will literally be like, so I'm just tapping off the excess finally to blend. I'm like not afraid to use color anymore. A few years ago, I was like, this needs to look, I don't know, I've gotten more dramatic with my makeup looks. Honestly, I don't mind it. Like before, I was like, tap it off. Now, and then with an even bigger brush, like a smaller brush. This is probably my favorite thing, a dry makeup brush cleaner. I recommend. Now I'm going to go into the red orange in the palette. So like last column, third row. Time to cut this crease. Taking the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Waves. This is in the shade Create. Never mentioned that. I'm going to cut this crease. So I'm going right here. And I'm looking up. That's where our crease is going to be cut. And we're just doing a half cut crease. I might bring that up a little bit higher on the inner corner. And you just feather it out. And you get halfway. See how high my cut creases have to be? So I went and did the other eye off camera. I'm now going to go into the top row second shade in. That's what we're going to use as our full-on lid shade, but I'm first going to blend out any of the creases that may have settled with the same brush, going in with the separate that shade of brush. And I feel like you don't even need to wet it because it's going on a sticky base. I'm also going to take that and pop it on the inner corner. And going in with this to blend up top. Am I absolutely perfect at cut creases? No. But I mean, we are getting there. By the end of this quarantine self-isolation, we might be there. I'm going to tightline with the Marc Jacobs liner. I'm going to do lower lash line. Just whatever is left on this brush. And we'll get underneath. May look a little thick right now, but the sun keeps going in and out behind the cloud. But we're using the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. And apparently I got the waterproof one. So, and I might have to go get a separate mascara. It's not an M because, girl, I'm not a huge fan of this mascara. Leave your mascara recommendations down below because I would love to know. So you guys have highlighter time, Makeup Revolution, highlighter reloaded, and just my type. Love this little glow. And I'm also going to spray my brush with MAC Fix Plus. So I went and did my hair, changed my outfit, and set my brows all off camera just to save some time because my camera battery died. But I'm going to use the Maybelline Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Dusty Rose. Hopefully this looks okay. Then I'm going in with the Mellow Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Nude, like a pinky. If you don't want to go out and get this specific shade or this lipstick, a dupe for it is the Maybelline lipstick in the shade, I forgot. I think it's in one of my dupe videos. Could be wrong, but I need a little bit of a gloss. Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Gloss in the shade Rosy Bronze. Not my favorite formula, but they're pretty good. But this is the final look using all products with the brands, starting with the letter M for Maddie. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel or give it a thumbs up or both. If you guys have any video requests, you can add me on my social media, which is all under SassieBeauty YT, Summit spelled here, on Twitter, Instagram, and of course TikTok. If you're not following me, then you haven't seen this look and this is your first time. But if you are following me, then you saw this like when I actually filmed it. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.